Good morning. It's time for leg day. Most people dread leg day. They don't like it. They don't want to do it. They avoid it like the plague. We don't avoid it here. What I try to do is make it fun, come up with new exercises that will keep you interested, keep you going. They're over before we know it. And then the workout's over before we know it. So I'm all about that. So today we're going to do my torch leg sizzle. And what does that mean? That means that I need to turn this a little bit. That we are going to have two stations set up. So we're going to do an exercise, then we're going to do squats. Squats are our break, I know, it's not a break. So I shouldn't even call it that because that's just cruel. Lunge to one side. We always warm up. Always, always, always never come in and jump right into one of my workouts if you join late. I would rather you take a minute, minute and a half to warm up so that you do not get injured. What do you have to remember? Form is key. You've got to keep your entire core tight. You go at your own pace. Don't go at my pace. You push yourself, and that's all I care about. Pull your knee into your chest. My glutes and my legs are sore for sure. So I'm really excited about doing this. Okay, so the first one you're going to do is a wide squat jump. So your feet are going to be wide. You're going to lower yourself down through your heels, and then you're going to jump. Once we're done with that, we're going to do 1 minute of squats. Squats are our break, like I told you. So get a heavy weight, a single heavy weight. 1 minute. So again, your abs are tight, your shoulders are back, lower through your heels, and then just give a little jump. Now, you don't have to go as low as I'm going. If you can only go to here, that's great. What I want is for you to push yourself, listen to your body, and take breaks when you need to. Breaks are not a sign of weakness. Breaks are a sign that you're pushing yourself, like I am right now, for sure. So the good thing about this workout is we burn it out in 20 minutes, and then we're done. Oh my goodness. Keep going. I have a 17.5-pound dumbbell. It is kicking my butt, for sure. But I'm not going to quit. We don't do that here. 3, 2, 1, done. Feet are together. Sit back into a squat. Come up and squeeze. I'm going to drop that. Squeeze those glutes at the top. When you sit back, your knees have to be behind your toes, and the only way that's going to happen is if you stick your butt way back. Squeeze at the top. So I don't run much anymore, pretty much ever. And I ran with my boyfriend on Sunday. And oh yeah, my legs are feeling it. Between that and the glute workout and all the walking I did yesterday, crazy bananas. Squeeze. You have to squeeze so hard at the top. And keep your shoulders back, keep your abs tight. I know I am burning up too. Have some water, just a little bit though. Next one we're gonna do, I'm gonna get us down on the ground after that one. And get a weight, not crazy heavy. I'm grabbing an 8 and a 10. So you're going to be down on the ground. Your leg is going to be out to the side. You're going to keep a weight on it, and you're going to go backwards and forwards. Okay? Really squeeze. So these are rainbow legs. Oops, make sure you have enough room. You've got to fight with your abs too to keep your body facing forward. Lift it up and over. You've got it. We're going to do 45 seconds on each side. Then we'll do our squats. So again, don't let your body rotate out like that when you go to the back. You've got to squeeze. Keep your body facing forward. Good job. Other side. Again, make sure you have enough room. I'm going to stick with the 10 because that felt good. What did you use? How did it feel? You know you can always drop down at any point. Up and back. Use those abs to keep your body facing forward. You've got to really squeeze in your glutes and the outer part of your thigh. Take those breaks when you need to. You might find you have one leg that's stronger than the other. So if you need to drop down and wait, do that, even if you didn't on the other side. 3, 2, 1, done. Stand up. Squat, squeeze as hard as you can when you get to the top. Your feet are, ooh, I let go of my core and I felt it. Your feet are hip width apart, your core is tight, your shoulders are back. Lower through those heels, drive up and squeeze those glutes at the top. We're doing this for 1 minute and this is our break, so to speak. Let's go. You can do it. When you need a break, 3, 2, 1. Get back into it. If 10 seconds later you need another break, you take it. We're working hard here. We are not mailing it in. And it's going to kick our butts, but that's why we're here. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. Next one, back on the ground. Get a weight for your hips. You're going to drive up through your heels. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can and your abs. I want your toes literally up off the ground. You've got to really squeeze. We can do this. When we need a break, we take it. But we do not quit. As someone said, we don't quit here at Visco Fit, and that could not be more true. Another thing we don't do is say negative things to ourselves. Okay? You're here, you're doing the work, you're trying, and that's what matters. If you can't use a weight to do this because it's too hard, that's okay. Do it a couple times, and then you're going to use a weight, and it's going to feel great, and you're going to feel really, really proud of yourself. Shake out your legs, and let's go. Squeeze. So lower through your heels, drive up through your heels, and squeeze at the top. If you did buns with me on Saturday, you are probably not liking me very much right now. I don't like myself very much right now, but it feels good. It's hard, but that's what we're here for, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do not give up. You keep pushing. because it's going to be over before you know it. You can do it so much more powerful than you think. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Have some water. So next you need to get 2 heavy weights. I'm only going to get 1, so I can hold it mainly with my left arm. I'm breaking my own rule right now of having weights somewhere that I can trip on them, so make sure you're not doing that. We're going to do straight leg deadlifts. So you are going to hinge over your weights. You hold 2 weights. They're going to run down the front of your legs. Your feet are hip width apart. Use your hamstrings and glutes to come up and squeeze. Very important that you use excellent form. So when you hinge over, your back is flat. Keep those abs tight. You need them for good form and stability. And that's the thing I love about these workouts is we are always working our midsection. Because we keep those muscles tight for every single exercise that we do. You've got it. Do not quit, please. Two, 1, done. Put that down. Squat. I know. Believe me, you're not going through anything I'm not going through. You need those breaks, you take them. But we are powering through. And we are doing the hard work. And that is so awesome. I'm going to tell you what, you be thankful for your health. You be thankful that you're able to get up and do this. A friend of mine just lost her husband, very young age, in the best shape of his life. And tomorrow is not a given. So you live today to the absolute fullest. We all have a lot of frustrations, annoyances, sorrow, stress, but we also have a lot of light and love. And sometimes you have to look for it a little bit more than other times, but don't wake up a single day and not be grateful for your life and your health. Okay, next one we're going to be doing, I'm going to get a 15 and see how this goes. You're going to stand. I want you to hold on to something. This weight, you're going to push it down into your knee, and you're going to squeeze up. Okay? This is challenging. I want you to go heavy. Charlena, good morning, good morning. Okay? Go heavy. That's what this is all about. We're going to do 45 seconds on each side. You do not have to hang on to something. I am going to. So when you come down, you tap lightly, and then you squeeze those quads to get that weight up. Again, I'm going with 15 pounds. This is kicking my butt severely. Make sure you have a good hold on that weight, okay? 45 seconds on this leg, then we'll switch over. I know, you gotta push, you gotta go heavy on this one, okay? 3, 2, 1, done. I don't have anything to hold on to on this side, so squeeze. You can do it. You've got to really focus and focus on squeezing those quads. That is how you get that weight up. Your body is not moving, only your leg is moving. You are not doing a jerking motion to get that weight up. You're squeezing and lowering. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Now you know what we're doing. Yeah, you do. As you get more fatigued, those knees are going to creep towards your toes. Keep them back, and the only way that's going to happen is if you stick that butt back. Okay, if you're not going as low as I am, that's okay. You do your best. You've got to keep your core tight. Lower through your heels, drive up through your heels. We got this. If you are totally gassing out, take a little time. Be sad about that. Less than 10 seconds. We don't quit. You finish the minute no matter what. 2, 1, done. Holy moly. I know, believe me. Like I said, I'm here with you. Okay, so you're gonna get a weight. I'm gonna go with a 10. Stand this weight up against your couch or whatever on its end. You grab it in the arch of your feet, and you're gonna curl it in. You have to make sure you have a good hold on it before you curl it in. Okay? You might need to scooch away a little bit from where you had it standing up. Squeeze those quads, squeeze those hamstrings, squeeze those glutes. Make them work. See, we don't do all the same moves all the time. And that is by design. I get bored very easily, which is a lot of reason why I got tired of things. And also, I felt like I was, working hard and just, my results would get to a certain point and then they would stop. And I realized that's because I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Running might control your weight. Spinning might control your weight. Yoga might help control your weight and give you great body control. None of those are bad. But when that's all you do, your body gets very used to what you're doing. And when that happens, the changes stop. That's when people complain about plateauing. That's what it is. So you've got to challenge yourself. Let's do our squats. And you're not going to challenge yourself if you do the same exercises day after day after day after day after day. Week after week, month after month. My body is always sore. I've been doing these workouts for 3 years. So believe me, I am proof positive, guys. People are like, do you not eat? I eat all the time. My boyfriend learned that very early on. He's like, I need to feed you. You are always hungry. I'm like, yes, I am. Now, I don't always make the best choices, but most of the time I do. Because even when I make a bad choice, I eat a little bit of it, and I'm like, I just don't have the same taste for it that I used to, but I still cheat. I had a s'more, and then like 2 other gigantic marshmallows the other night. And it was nice, but I ate that s'more, and then I felt gross. I was like, I jumped the shark with my sweetness intake. So, how are we doing on time? Do we have time? One more thing. Grab a heavy weight. Single heavy weight. Feet hip width apart. Go up on the balls of your feet and lower. Come on. Do not give up. Your calves are going to be screaming at you. Pretend like you don't hear them. Kind of like your kids do to you. Squeeze. This is our last exercise. We're not even doing another minute of squats. We're going to stretch. Done. On with our day. I have a ton to do today. Yahoo! That's it. Oh my gosh. Lunge to one side, keep your knee behind your toe. This feels so good. Straighten your legs, grab your calves, ankles, shoes, whatever. You can stretch bigger now. Get into a runner's stretch. Do not bounce, just let your hips sink towards the floor. I love that stretch so much, and I especially need it right now. Oh, leg out in front, grab that toe if you can. Stretch those hamstrings. The lower you sink into it, the more you're gonna feel, oh my gosh. That's it. Tomorrow morning I will be on. Probably 7 a.m. And I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I can't think. But I will update later and let you know. Thank you so much for joining me and have a beautiful day. Bye.